So the next thing that happened on Friday Night SmackDown, it was supposed to be a 6-man tag team match, but before I talk about that match, we got to talk about Sami Zayn. Now, Sami Zayn was having an interview backstage talking about Johnny Knoxville and everything, and how he lost the Intercontinental Championship against Ricochet last week on SmackDown. So Sami Zayn was pretty much saying that if Johnny Knoxville wants him, he could get him at WrestleMania. And you know what? Make it even better. He says he's going to win back the Intercontinental Championship tonight against Ricochet. So yeah, that match between Ricochet and Sami Zayn for the IC title will be happening tonight on SmackDown. Last week they had a good match, and now this week is going to be the rematch. But yeah, Sami Zayn said when he wins back the Intercontinental Championship, he'll defend it against Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what he said. But then we get to the match. It was supposed to be a 6-man tag team match. It was supposed to be Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus I can't remember who the three people that they was going to face. It was supposed to be, I think, like Jinder Mahal, Shanky, and Madcap Moss, I think. And yeah, or maybe Happy Corbin was supposed to be involved. I'm not for sure. But yeah, what happened was, Drew McIntyre comes down to the ring, and then the Viking Raiders theme song hits, and they were supposed to come down to the ring, but instead they was getting beat down backstage from Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky. So yeah, they got beat down backstage. Drew McIntyre then, he starts going up the ramp, but then Happy Corbin's theme song hits. Jinder Mahal and Shanky comes out. They get beaten up, and Madcap Moss gets hit with a belly-to-belly suplex onto the ramp outside the ring. And then Happy Corbin was going to attack Drew McIntyre from behind, but McIntyre turns back around, staring at Happy Corbin. But then Jinder Mahal grabs Drew by the foot, distracting him pretty much while Drew was fighting Jinder off. And then Happy Corbin then attacks Drew McIntyre. And then, of course, the number game the numbers game was on Drew McIntyre. Then they threw him into the ring post, into the barricade, throws him back in the ring, beating the shit out of him and everything. But then Drew McIntyre started fighting back, beat down everybody, and then Happy Corbin did not want none of it. He quickly got out of the ring, and then Drew McIntyre then beats down Shanky and stuff, and then he grabs his sword, and then he points at the WrestleMania sign, pretty much giving the signal that, hey, I won't be meeting you at Mania, so you better prepare. So yeah, that's what happened. It was an okay segment and all that. But yep, that's what happened. And we did get a response from Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. We'll get the video where Steve Austin said he'll go to WrestleMania on the KO show and beat Kevin Owens' ass. So yeah, the match probably won't happen between them two. But Stone Cold will be at WrestleMania on the KO show. So yeah, that will be happening. And then there'll probably be a stunner, and then that'll be it. Or maybe a match like John Cena Undertaker, when the match is like 30 seconds or whatever, it ends so quick from a stunner. So yeah, maybe that will happen. So don't expect a full match between Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, like a 10-minute, 5-minute match or nothing. It ain't gonna happen. But yep. Like I said, that's what happened on the segment. But up next, we're going to see Ronda Rousey on SmackDown up next. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.